Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do it's a reading. Yeah, it is. But it's kind of like a little, share type thing because I love it when stuff like this happens. Like, I'm getting ready to set up, actually, I have most of it set up, like a little altar for the Day of the Dead. With like my Mimi and Bumpy. My Mimi's the little birdie. She's one of them who's told me things, spirit. And my grandfather Oakley, I've got their photos out. And I mean, there's other people I think of too, but those are the only photos that are significant at this time that I have available to me. And I've had a couple other people put some stuff in, like there's a cashier down at the store that I talk to a lot, and her parents passed away. So she gave me her mother's scarf just to set out, and I'll give it back to her tomorrow. And my daughter's boyfriend put out a shot for one of his deceased friends and stuff like that, but I sprinkled salt all around it. So I was talking about that, and I wasn't even fully planning on doing this ritual this year because I mean I did it last year, but I don't do it every year. It just feels, I don't know, it feels very important to give back, which is why I do it. Give back to spirit for all the help and guidance and love and support that I'm gonna cry, that they've showed me, throughout the year. And it's just so weird how these things just like suddenly pop in my head, because that's how whenever I do like a ritual like this, because I don't practice magic very much, and this really isn't magic, it's just giving back. Things just come to me, so it's like spirit, it's like they tell me what they want or the best way to do something, and it works out. And it's like the stuff that I'm doing, I've talked about, and I didn't plan this. Like, that's what's so exciting about it, and I love it. So I don't know if anything like that's gone on for you guys, but I'm going to explain a little bit. Like, for example, I saved 1 penny and 1 quarter, and the quarter has a bear on it. And I used to say all the time, when the bear growls, the wolf howls. And I don't really know what that means right now, but I wouldn't get rid of that quarter or that penny. And I didn't even think of it, but I actually left, because I grabbed it off the shelf, those two, and put it in front of my grandfather Oakley, in front of his picture. And then when I was sitting there staring at it, I was like, hey, I put that on his grave. I put a penny and a quarter on his grave because it equals the number 11. And that's about, following the right path, being on the right track, guidance, which I'm telling you, spiritual guidance and stuff. And I don't think it was those exact coins that I put there. I don't think it is, because I think they're still there. I think I might have taken one back because I was prompted to. Yeah, I did. But regardless, I did that. And then I did it again, and just where I put it, I was like, oh, it's like I put it on his grave right here. And I got my Mimi some flowers, and I put like a shot of Jameson and bought a cigar for my Bumpy because he always smokes cigars and stuff. So I just put some little things like that out, and then of course I got protection stones, and I put a feather out in front of, actually, the feather that has the fishing bobber on it when I was on, when I found the fishing pole. Because I was being led around spiritually by people, whatever, during that time. I was across the street, and I had this urge to go across the street down this like 4-wheeler path, and I heard that I would find a feather, because feathers are little messengers from spirit when they're in your path. And right at the beginning of that path, I found a feather, and I was like, yep, I definitely have to go down here. And that's when I found the fishing bobber and the fishing pole, when someone snapped it in half, like, stop fishing for information, whatever they were insinuating, they can. But that day I found the feather I put down there in front of my Mimi. So spirit, even if people couldn't connect to me, or if they weren't trying to, spirit was letting me know about some bullshit, basically. Regardless of how it was happening, I don't know, things are coming together. So there's that, and I was like, oh, I gotta go upstairs and get my sage, and I heard, no, get your Palo Santo. So that's what I'll be burning downstairs, because I love the smell of it anyways. And I don't know, it makes sense because the Day of the Dead is like a Mexican holiday, not just Mexican, but it's a Mexican culture basically, Spanish. I don't really know this. It's like all inclusive is what I just heard. But regardless, it's making me think of the movie Coco, where he goes to the land of the dead on the Day of the Dead because he's trying to break a family curse. Break the chains, a problem, fix a problem, guidance. But anyways, that movie's really cute. So I was like up here getting the Palo Santos, and then I'm like, I'm gonna pull a fortune just to put in there because I got a whole jar of them. And this is the one. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself because I get so excited. I'm just like, ah. So anyways, because I know some of you love to listen to this stuff and others don't. So if you don't want to, you don't have to. That's the beauty of the internet. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna shuffle some cards. What is this this little ritual all about? What's it going to bring? And you know what cards I got? I got 3 cards that came out all at once. Guidance, but where will it lead you? So spiritual guidance and being misguided as well. So it's like sometimes we can be misguided by spirit, and it's not spirit misguiding us, it's us misinterpreting information. Do you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind with guidance. How do you feel about making this change, doing that, you know, whatever it is? Because if you truly trust yourself, you'll make the right choices with people and situations. So anyways, and then healing from heartache. That's where the guidance is. It's like, I'm going to cry. Jesus. My family on the other side is going, we need to heal a broken situation. We need to heal from the past. Whether it's the family coming together and healing, because I feel that in here, because I do, my family is a little scattered, but it's also with the people you consider family or who could be your family. It's healing those problems. And Spirit's saying, we're guiding you towards this healing energy because, what is it? You're more powerful in numbers. Like, it's making me think of pack mentality, like wolves and stuff, no matter what the pack is. You're more powerful in numbers. You can make more happen when you take care of each other versus when you're the lone wolf. Yes, you can still survive, but it's a lot harder. Why make life harder? It's like work smarter, not harder kind of thing. So anyways, it's about healing and then trick-or-treating. We're here. Just bringing in spirit. Just say, what is this going to do? It's going to bring in spirit in a positive way, because this is not hoodoo voodoo, you know, like devil worshipping shit. Trust me, it's not. My Mimi was a religious woman, and if she's okay with me doing this, and I feel like she is, it's obviously not bad, just saying. But anyways, the fortune that I got after this, I don't know why I'm coughing. Oh, that's reminding me all of a sudden. I don't know why, because it doesn't have to do with this, but he's part of it. My Grandpa Bill passed away back on March 7th. I found out on March 8th. And I'm going to cry about that too. Why am I getting so damn emotional? Is somebody else going to get emotional? Anyways, it's popping in my head right now because I'm discussing this, and he's part of the family, and he's part of that ritual too. And I just heard, I think he quit smoking, but I just heard leave me out of smoke. So I will, because he died of lung cancer and stuff, but he can't get it anymore. You know what I mean? And he did smoke for years, but he quit for a long time. I'm going to put a stamp out too, because he was a mailman, just cause. Maybe a cookie. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I'll put some. I won't forget about him. But what reminded me is my grandmother, his wife. She actually came over today and brought over a ham and a turkey because she's like, I won't eat all this stuff. But regardless, she saw the twins, and she had given me a rocking chair when she found out that they were coming here. And I rock the babies in that. My sister does too. Like, that's just where we sit. And Link will literally look behind the chair at the wall, at nothing, and laugh and smile. And Grampy Bill pops in my head every single time he does it. Actually, my dad's ex-girlfriend, Dawn, popped in my head one time. So it makes me wonder if she was there, because I have these suns on the wall that she gave me when I was a teenager, up above where Link can look. But she popped in my head one time, so I think she popped in and said hi. She checks in on the family. But regardless, I don't know, I just heard something about Jamie, which I believe that was her son's name. I just heard Jamie's okay. So I don't know if somebody's wondering how he handled life after her passing. He's good. Because that's what I just heard. Jamie's okay. I have no clue. But anyways, yeah, I think like Link will laugh and smile at my at my grandfather, who stands behind the rocking chair that was in his house, which is really cool. But anyways, the fortune that I got, which goes with the cards, is embrace change. Don't battle it. Don't battle this change, because it's going to bring in healing. Like, welcome in positive things, positive people. Welcome in this change, because number 5 is all about change. It's like, don't fight. It's not just don't fight off the inevitable. It's don't fight against what is right and what is necessary for your growth or for the growth of the people around you, whether it's your family or not. So don't battle these changes. And what's even crazier with this is I decided to pull a rune too. And the rune that I got, I keep saying number 9 is very significant. Well, it's number 9. I can't pronounce these. It's like Ethawas or something. It's this one. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read some of it. And it's, everything is lining up, like literally. And it's like, how can all of this be a coincidence? How can it all be one big coincidence? Maybe somebody's thinking that way, especially spiritually, when it comes to signs and synchronicities, or maybe my messages, your messages. If there's a skeptic around, it's just like, how? How is it all big one coincidence? I don't really want to broadcast that. Because what just popped in right this second is my mom's boyfriend's going to be okay. Because he has cancer. They're getting on it really fast. It's going to be a bit of a journey, but he's going to be okay. His grandmother's around him. I already felt her when I was sitting there, and when I said that he was going to be okay, because he was dealing with body pain and stuff. At the time, he hadn't been tested, he hadn't gone to the doctors yet, and that's what she told me, that everything was going to be okay, that it was going to be a journey, it was going to be a process, but she's right there with him, and he's going to be fine. So if anyone tied to my mother or him sees this or hears this down the line, he's going to be fine. Because I don't know why that just came in out of nowhere. He's part of the family too, just saying. I love him so much. He's a good man. What the fuck? This one's going to make me fucking cry. Like, legit. Okay, I just want to read this because it goes along with guidance and change. Embrace change. Don't battle it. Don't fight against it. I also have a page bookmarked with 2 fortunes, and I want to see what they are because I didn't even look. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. I'm going to skip this blurb. Perseverance and foresight are called for here. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is a mark of the profound person. Avert anticipated difficulties through right action, this rune is saying. And yet, even more than we are doers, we are deciders. Once the decision is clear, I'm getting the chills all the way up my legs. Once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless, for then the universe supports and empowers our action. Receiving ethos, I can't pronounce it. You are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time. Certainly, it is a meaningful one. So set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. Like, I don't know why this reading's so damn emotional. I feel speechless. So the other thing that I'm going to put down in front of Mimi and Bumpy is a little birdie told me. This is what I wrote, and I left it at the bog where I found the feather across the street and the stupid fishing pole and shit. Which actually, I took the fishing pole back. I hung it up on a tree a while ago and, like, you know, just left it there. And then I decided I didn't want to leave anything anywhere. So I went back and I grabbed it, and it's still in my fucking car. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to burn it. But anyways, and then I'm going to put an owl in front of Oakley. A subscriber sent this to me. And owls represent spirituality to me because they see everything, feel everything, and hear everything. And spirit knows what we're doing. They know what we're up to. And that's why they try to guide us and warn us in certain situations, because they know more than we do, you know? Because they see it all. And they know people's intentions as well. But this is very significant. And thank you to who sent it to me, I'm just going to say. But it's not about who sent it, it's the symbolism of it all when it comes to that. And I just... It's so crazy how things come together, and I mention certain things and then I end up doing them without even thinking about it, because like I said, I wasn't even sure what I was gonna do today, if I was even gonna do anything at all. And oh, you want to hear something else that's weird? I don't really know what it means, and I don't know if it's pertaining to a different person, because I pick up on other people, you know what I mean? Well, I was talking about in my Halloween reading a dream that I had with a lion chasing me around, wanted to bite me, and I said it actually got me right here on my elbow arm area, but it didn't like break skin or whatever, it hurt in the dream. Well, I woke up last night and this arm right where I said the lion bit me hurt so bad I could barely pick up the babies with that side. I'm like, what did I do? And I didn't even think of the dream in the moment because I was half dead, you know, sleeping. And I put, after I think it was Hero, after I got him put back to sleep, when I woke up the second time, when Link woke up, it was gone. The pain was gone. It was a phantom thing. It was a spiritual thing. And it was to remind me of that dream. So that dream's significant. But anyways, oh yeah, these. Told you I get sidetracked. The other weird thing with the energies today, they've been freaking wonky as a mofo for me. I don't know how it is for anyone else, but it's like, I feel like I lost my freaking mind. Not in a cuckoo cachoo kind of way, but in a, like, where did I put that? Because I've been losing things. Like, okay, I have like a dental pack where I can like pick my teeth and stuff, and I couldn't find it. Don't know what the fuck, I still can't. I have no clue where it is. Any place it would be, I have no idea. It's probably fell somewhere. It's hidden under something. But there was that, and then I misplaced something else, and I'm searching the whole freaking house for it, and I was like, what is going on? Why am I, like, losing my damn marbles, you know? And then I was taking down the Halloween decorations, like the lights and stuff inside the house, and I kept knocking stuff over, mainly in the kitchen area, right in, I'm gonna start coughing, in the kitchen. In the kitchen window, because I have a metal star that, actually I have two of them, but I made it looks all country or whatever, and I had it hanging up over the sink. And during that stupid energy where people were really literally fucking with me in this house, somebody flipped it around because there's a bow on the front. Somebody turned the star to face the other way, and I noticed it the second it was flipped. I'm like, because I notice stuff. I don't know, I just do. I'm weird like that. But anyways, that happened during that time, and as I'm taking down the lights, Two little pippin berries I have on the top came crashing down. The star fucking flew off, and the nail came with it. So I'm like, well, I'm not even going to put the stupid thing back up. I'm just going to leave it as is. So I don't know what that represents, but I'm telling you, like, I was trying to do things quietly, and I was just like, crash, boom, bang. I'm like, what is wrong today? Like, what the shit? It's gotten better, but this morning was a little rough, just saying. So, oh yeah, we're going to look at this. I don't know, I feel really chatty all of a sudden. Okay. Oh, whoa, there's quite a few. The Warrior. Oh, that reminds me too. One of the, oh, I got a fuzzy. People used to leave bottle caps and crap. Like someone left a cap, a twisted tea cap under my chair in the basement that said "boo," like I'm the ghost under your chair. With the arrows. That's the arrow one, the Warrior. Sky God. My leg is getting hot, holy crap. Just in one spot. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, what I was going to say when I saw the Warrior was when they would leave me caps places, I left one on a bench and it said Warrior. Someone took it too. I don't know who did, but someone did. Because that was just me saying, like, I'm a fucking warrior. I'm a spiritual warrior. And, you know, whoever's struggling, you are too. Like, that's what that meant. But I don't know who took it, but the arrows, that just reminded me. I had a dream last night. It was fucked up. There was some twists and turns and weird shit in there, but it was in somebody's apartment. They were moving stuff around and like cleaning the place, like rearranging things, like I don't know, getting it in order, because it went from a disaster to something that wasn't a disaster basically, but it was cleaning stuff. And the woman there was, something fell off with her, and I kept feeling like, you're hiding something from me. In the dream, that's what it was. I'm like, you're hiding something from me. I know you are. I know it. I feel it. And she's like, oh, no. So then I stopped saying it, and I just kept feeling it, and I started paying closer attention to her. And I'm like, what the fuck are you hiding? You know what I mean? Like, what is this? And then we had left, and I got back to her apartment before she did in the dream. Because I think I was going to help do something. I don't know. I don't know why I can't talk. I know it's spirit, but I was going to help her do something. And there was, in front of the door, there was, like, right at the threshold, there was an arrow, like a box with an arrow on it, which could represent Amazon, just saying. But there was a box with an arrow on it, and it was pointing to, to a Post-it note that was folded like this and just sitting. It was just sitting there. And I'm like, oh, what is that? So I pick up the Post-it note, and pills fell out of it. And I was like, this is what she's hiding. And she saw me. She's like, because they spilt on the ground right as she walked up behind me. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what? What the fuck is this? And she's like, oh, what did she say? She made an excuse. She didn't deny it. She made an excuse, and she put her hand out like, you know, I need those, give them back to me. And I scooped them up, and I took them, and I said, you're not having these. You can't have this. And she got kind of fucking mad at me. I'm just saying, in the dream. And I don't remember the rest, because it went really weird after that. And I wasn't back at the apartment. I was somewhere else. I don't remember, but it was weird. That just reminded me of this for some reason. But anyways, I'm going to read these, and then I'm going to go, because I got to finish what I started here, you know what I'm saying? Keep negative comments to yourself. Avoid any disputes. So if you ain't got nothing nice to say, shut your face. Listen to yourself more often, which is what I was talking about with spiritual guidance, because spirit can only take us so far. You know, really trust your own instincts and intuition with people and situations. I said that in the beginning. Laughter shall fuel your spirit's engine. Laughter is the best medicine. It really is. You know, sometimes you got to make light of serious situations just so that you can get through them. And I know that a lot of times humor is a defense mechanism, and that's why, because it helps us cope with crap situations a lot of the times. So there could be like a funny man or woman in here, someone who cracks a lot of jokes, or they're not taking something seriously, but they really are. They're just presenting that way because it's easier for them to deal with. So keep that in mind, whether that's you yourself or people around you. But just have a good time, you know? Life is meant to be lived and enjoyed. Most of us have, that makes me think of my mom's boyfriend. He makes me laugh my ass off. Like, he is so funny. And I know that dude's been through a lot. You know, I'm not going to get into personal stuff, and half of it I don't even know, but he definitely has a story to tell with the shit he's gone through. And I feel like that's where a lot of his humor comes in. But he really is a funny guy. He really is. All right, most of us have far more courage than we ever dreamed we possess. Yeah, a lot of us are warriors. You know what I mean? We got this. We're a lot stronger than we think we are. Like, there was this meme that someone shared on Facebook, and it kind of hit me because I got the twins here and stuff, and sometimes I'm going, what did I get myself into? You know, and it's not about me, and I keep thinking that way because it's about them, it's about my sister, it's about the family, it's about what's best for everyone, not just one person. So what's best for everyone involved. And that was a decision I made. It was a choice I made, a sacrifice I made because I love them. But it is hard, you know, it's really hard. I have to put my life on hold, and, you know, I don't get to do very many readings. There's not much I get to do for myself, but I take those little moments when I get me time or whatever, and I cherish them, and I cherish the moments that I have with the twins and my own kids. What the fuck? Cherish those moments because it doesn't last forever, you know. Like, kids grow up and you can't get time back, and it's like that meme had something to do with, like, you know, you thought you couldn't get through this difficult situation, but then you did. You know, you thought you couldn't handle this, but then you did. And when you look back on the things that you've gone through, you realize how strong you are. Someone's going to get really emotional because I don't feel sad. I mean, I do right now, all of a sudden, but whew. And it's okay to cry. It's just, in readings, it's not always coming directly from me. And it's not, because, I mean, I haven't really cried over this stuff because this isn't what's making me, I don't know. This feels sentimental, is what it feels like. It doesn't feel like sad. It feels sentimental. But anyways, it's like, no matter how difficult a situation is, enjoy those crazy moments. Like, think of empty nest syndrome when, you know, your kids are running amok. There's that song, my sister mentioned this to me too, like, where the dogs are barking, the mailman's here, the kids are screaming, and you'll miss this. It's true, because if you think about it, when you have all that going on, you're going, oh my gosh, I wish this wasn't happening. But then when it's silent and everyone's gone, they're not there, it's like, what I wouldn't give to have that craziness around again. Do you know what I mean? What is the fuck is this? Why am I so sad? So maybe somebody feels that way. Like, they miss all the noise. They miss the noise. Whew. Okay, I can't even read this one because I can't see. Okie dokie. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. So sometimes the things that you say to another person, whether it's indirectly or directly, it can leave a mark. It can leave a mark on their heart, you know, whether it's good or bad. But this is about kind words. And sometimes you don't realize just the simplest thing that you say to someone, how much of a profound impact it can have on them throughout their life, you know, because we remember weird things for a reason. Like my sister had said to me, after we had a heart to heart, this was a little bit ago, she had said, it was right after, I think I shared it already, right after I pulled out a random rose that said "you are loved," because she wasn't feeling loved, which I didn't know that. I felt the urge to do that and give it to her, so I did. And when I gave it to her, she looked like she wanted to cry, and she was talking about a song that was on the radio. And the song was basically about being a loser, feeling like you're worthless, basically, like you're a waste of space. And she's like, that's how I feel. And every time I hear a sad song or that specific song, your voice echoes in my head with your encouragement, and it makes me happy. And that means a lot to me, that I can be the voice of reason for some people. So hopefully people will be kinder to one another, and you know, you can leave your mark on another person, because like I said, you never know just how meaningful something can be, something small. But that's what I have for you, because apparently in this one I'm just gonna fucking boo hoo 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 everything away, for some reason. And I mean, it's sentimental and kind of emotional topics, I guess, because if I'm talking about myself, my family, and whatever. But like I said, that doesn't feel like me crying. I don't understand where it's coming from. I know spirit channels through me, but I don't know exactly who it's coming from. Do you know what I mean? If it's heard, you'll see. You'll see. I just heard that means a lot to me. So something means a lot to someone. But anyways, I love you guys, and I wish you the best. And if you do any rituals, whether they're mini or not, it's not, you know, the devil's work. It's just paying your respects and giving back to those that you love and care about. Someone might want to light a white candle. You can put it in your window. If you do that, make sure you stay present in the room, so you know, no fire hazards unless it's a flameless one. You don't have to put it in the window, but I feel like I want to honor somebody, and it's okay to do that. Do so. There's no right way or wrong way to pay your respects and give back to spirit. There really isn't. It's a personal journey. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.